Hello everybody, Twitch Nitro here, and welcome to another Minecraft video. So, today I have something pretty special to show you. I was watching a couple of Sethbling's videos, and I saw somebody challenging him to make a spawner that spawns spawners that spawn spawners. And I thought, why not? So I tried my hand at it, played around with spawners a little. It's not actually that hard to make a spawner that spawns spawners. Yeah, I don't know a way of doing it, but I'm pretty sure it's impossible to make a spawner that spawns a spawner infinitely. Uh, Basically what happens is if you create a spawner, that spawner will only spawn spawners until it runs out of spawners spawning spawners. To demonstrate what I mean, I've actually got one here, and we will start it now. The reason I haven't started it before is because if I leave this on for too long, it crashes my game. So here it goes. It's exponential, so as soon as these start spawning, there we go. Yep, this is basically a spawn apocalypse. This will keep going until my game crashes because of how I've set it up. So this won't actually go forever. These spawners will keep spawning, and then once they've spawned, basically spawner A will spawn spawner B, which will spawn spawner C, and then spawner C will spawn black wool. Although instead of it being spawner C, it's more like the 100th iteration of spawners or whatever. Oh look, there we go. So it doesn't loop, so it isn't infinite, but it is infinite in the fact that it will keep spawning up until a point. I've tried this with like putting tons and tons of spawners spawning spawners. I don't even know if that properly makes sense. It probably doesn't, but you get the gist. This is a good demonstration. If I turned this up any more, ooh, already getting the first bit of lag. If I turned this up any more, it would crash the game. Now, the areas where you can't see spawners, oh god, it's lagging more than I thought it would. The areas where you can't see spawners are actually chunks that aren't loading properly. And now I'm down to 2 frames a second. I didn't think it would crash with recording so quickly. So my Minecraft is pretty much done. So yeah, this has been a video about... Whoa there a second. Twitch Nitro, before you end the episode. Oh, I think you did a terrible job of explaining what the point of this this video was to your audience. No, I'm sorry everyone. Sorry. Don't listen to him. He's crazy. He's crazy. No, I'm back. Hello. I'm back, and I've gone back into MBT edit into my NBT editor, and I've lowered the values so it shouldn't crash my game as quick. So I'm going to start this. It should start spawning in about 10 seconds. Probably less than that, because I had Start of the World. And basically what this spawner is, this is the mother spawner. Now this will spawn, these look like spawners, but they're not. They're falling sand entities. These spawners will spawn falling sand entities. These spawners will spawn their own type of sand entity, and those last spawners, in this case, will spawn falling sand entities for black wool. Now this is because of the change in 1.5 that has allowed falling sand entities to retain tile entity data, and a tile entity is anything that has extra data in it, such as spawners or chests. So basically, it's impossible to make, let's say, the third spawner in this, so the spawner that comes after the ones that are falling here, it's impossible to make that spawner spawn the mother spawner again. And that basically means that A can spawn B that can spawn C, but C can't spawn A again, which means there has to be a last thing that gets spawned. So you could spawn, in this case, as you can see the reaction isn't as bad, but it is pretty cool to look at. In this case it spawns a black wool. I could have it so the last spawners spawn wither splash potions that are really powerful. And that would mean that anybody approaching this virus type infection of spawners would start to well, die. That's a pretty Vexian way of looking at it. But This is pretty cool. This is pretty much impossible to stop because it is exponential. The more spawners there are, the more spawning happens at any given time. In fact, there's a mathematical formula which is used for like the breeding of rabbits that can be applied to this situation. If you're a math buff, you'll know what I'm talking about. And yeah, so if you had a efficiency whatever pickaxe and a hell of a lot of people, and you took out this mother spawner first, and then you started to take out these spawners, you probably wouldn't be able to stop them all. Given enough time, you probably would, because it's not infinite. But yeah, as you can see, the largest concentration of spawn is in the middle, and as it moves out, it just turns into black wool. This is after 5 different, I think it's 5 different types of spawners get spawned. So yeah. Oh, also, I wouldn't advise watching this video while playing any drinking game based around drinking when you hear me say spawner, because you'd probably have to go to A&E. Yeah. So yeah, this is spawners. I think that's a better explanation. Leave down in the comments what you think, and I will end the episode here properly. So goodbye everybody, and I'll see you all next time as the writhing mass of spawners continues to infect Minecraftia. Good God. Happy Easter, everyone.